Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. This is day 7 of my extreme budget challenge, and I'm really having a hard time getting a video today because I've had to duck wrangle all day, and I'll show you that in a separate video so you can meet my girl that helps me keep the ducks where they belong. But in the last hour, we've already had to chase them back 3 times out of the street. Anyway, today for lunch, I'm going to make me a nice big salad. I do not have a whole lot of lettuce, and it's looking a little sad in our heat. But one tip you can do is once you pick your lettuce, just let it soak in some ice water for a while, and you will be able to get nice crisp lettuce again. These are some daylilies that I foraged, which I'll insert a clip here to let you see what I did. I just wanted to show you really quick something I'm going to forage a little bit today, and that is some daylily buds. I like to get them the day before, about the day before they ripen, or open I should say, and I only take a couple from each plant. You can do any color, honestly. Look at how pretty that one is. You'll have to watch. I've been trying to weed, but ooh, they're getting better of me. And I'll pick a couple from here. The next thing I'm going to do is make me a really nice dressing to go on this salad. Not a whole lot of stuff in it, so let's make the dressing interesting. Right, while I was outside, I was able to pick some really nice raspberries. I have a heaping half a cup here, and I've been snacking a little bit, but I've been putting some in the refrigerator because I really want some raspberry jam for the winter here. And all I'm going to do right now is add a little bit of sugar. I want these to start what's called macerating down, and the sugar helps draw them out. And then I'm just going to mash them up a little bit to get that process going. I have a couple blackberries in there that I managed to find. Blackberries are almost gone. So I'm going to let these macerate for 10, 15 minutes because I want some of that really good juice to come out of these raspberries. We're going to let that sit for just a little bit. All right, let's see if I can get back to actually eating lunch today. It's almost going on 2 o'clock because I have been chasing ducks all over my yard, and I hope you'll watch the video I posted right before this because my dog Ziva turned out to be a really good little farm dog. So anyway, you can see my berries had plenty of time to get some nice juice out of them. I'm going to put them into a jar here. Now, kind of the amounts you put in things are up to you. I happen to like a lot of the berry, less, I guess, dressing-wise. So I'm going to add a 3 tablespoons or so of oil. Now, obviously, I would much prefer olive oil. And, I'm making a basic vinaigrette, so I'm going to add a shy tablespoon of my apple cider vinegar. Red wine vinegar would be awesome. Again, that rice wine vinegar, that mild vinegar works out really well. It's just you need, something for a little bit of tartness. The next thing I'm going to add, you might think is a little strange. I'm going to add a little squeeze of brown mustard, because that really helps everything to emulsify. And, mustard's got vinegar in it too, so that helps with the flavor. I'm going to add just a pinch, because I don't want too much garlic garlic powder. I keep calling it salt. It's not. I don't use garlic salt. A little twist of pepper, and drop that on the floor. I have to pick that up. Little sprinkle of salt. Now you can always add more salt and pepper. Then I'm just going to put a lid on it, shake it up really well. I'm going to shake it a little bit more after that, but I want to taste it, make sure I like the tartness and the sweetness and everything else. That's perfect. All right. So there you go. I just made a quick raspberry vinaigrette to go on my salad. I've done this with strawberries, blackberries. Haven't made a blueberry. I'm going to have to try that sometime. But anyway, it makes a really quick, simple dressing. To go with my salad, I'm just going to make a little cheese quesadilla. That's just one of my tortillas that were left over and some of that cheese that I shredded up for dinner. So that's going to be my lunch today. And I hope you enjoyed at least learning how to make a little bit of vinaigrette. All right, for dinner tonight, I'm going pretty simple. I have a pack of that sausage that I bought here that I just slice. I like to kind of brown them pretty good. And then I have the rest of my corn in the pan to warm up. And I have some potatoes on. And in the middle, you might see I put an egg in there. This is, probably 2¼ pounds of potatoes. I have 3 fairly large potatoes left because I made French fries early in the week and stuff. So I'm going to use part of these on another meal, which is going to be potato salad. And I like egg in my potato salad. So that's why I boil the egg at the same time. Of course, I washed it really well before I stuck it in there. And it'll just cook with the potatoes. Usually I take it out before it's completely done. And then I won't have to boil just an egg later. All right, for those of you who might be new to doing a lot of baking and things like that, you know what? Something will go wrong. And it's how you deal with it that determines whether you're going to waste it or not. I did not let this rise long enough. It was late. It was already like 10:30 at night. I just wanted to get it cooked. And I underbaked it a little bit. You see there's no nice crust on it. It doesn't have to be thrown away. I could make a bread pudding. I could, do a lot of things with it. Use it for breadcrumbs. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to cut it on an angle, and I'm going to toast it up real good. It'll finish the baking. It's not bad. It's just a little bit doughy. And for dinner tonight, I'm just going to add it as garlic bread to our meal. So some of it, probably that end there, I have plans for. I'm going to let that dry up. I'm going to turn it into some breadcrumbs. I could make some really nice croutons, which I might do that because I'm going to be having a few salads this week. So anyway, if it's not baked the way you want it to be, think of alternatives because, at this point in our lives with, the economy and food shortages, if you're experiencing those, we don't want to waste things if possible. And while I'm on that subject, if you are facing food insecurity, please look for help in your area. You can usually call 211. They will direct you to maybe a church or a food bank. And there's no shame in getting a little bit ahead on some type of food for your family. If you only have $20 this week for your family, and you go to the food banking, whatever they give you, you have $20 to spend on something else. And there is no shame in that. The way I look at it, I've used them in the past when my children were very young. I donate a lot of food back. Today, I just took 6 dozen eggs to donate them to other families because I didn't need them. And that's part of my way of giving back to the community. So when you get on your feet again, go donate something to your local food bank. In the meantime, if you need it, please call them and see what they have available for you. So anyway, I'm going to do the usual. I cut an extra slice because I have a meeting early in the morning, and I'm just going to do some peanut butter toast. Toast and jelly in the morning. I don't have any peanut butter. They're out at my store. So I'll just have it ready for tomorrow because I have to be there real early in the morning for me. I don't normally get up at like 6:30 in the morning. So the rest is just going to get some butter, little garlic powder, and if I have any mozzarella cheese left, I'm going to sprinkle a little on top like I did a couple nights ago. And that's going to go with our dinner. So once I bring it all together, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, since I have to go to the town tomorrow, I put off going to the grocery store until tomorrow instead of today because I don't want to waste the gas going all the way to town. What I like to do the night before or the day before is to kind of get an inventory of what I have left that I need to use up or that I can freeze for another meal. So right now I have 5 bags, 1 cup bags of pinto beans in my freezer. This is the leftover rice from dinner last night when I made the tacos. The boys ate a lot more than I thought they would, but that's okay. They were hungry. It was there. I have a half a lime. I did cut up. I found the other half of that tomato. That's in my salad right now. I have 2 carrots. Probably go to the dogs later tonight because they love their carrots. I have a little bit of cheddar cheese left, some that I shredded, and that little piece of the block. I still have my garlic and my ginger in there. 2 sticks of the margarine. This is the raspberry vinaigrette that I made today, so I will have that for a few salads this week. This is the syrup that I made. It got a little bit stiff, but again, it tastes sort of like a toffee type flavor. So I could put it on toast. I could melt it if I need to, and I could even use it like a syrup, however. I have most of my milk left. I think I used about a cup. This is the blackberry jelly that I made. And I have the ferment starter. Some taco seasoning, not much. If I do anything taco, I'm going to need more, but I think we're tacoed out a bit for this week. And I have 4 cups of chicken broth. Since I did not use it, that's going in the freezer tonight. So those are most of my refrigerator staples. I have a little more than half of my flour left. Oh, forgot to show you. I also have my not so great loaf of bread. I have quite a bit of sugar and brown sugar left. That is my leftover rice. And then I have my vinegar and my oil. So once I kind of know what I have, I can determine what needs to be used up and what I can afford to do this week. Also found a bag of the chicken gravy with vegetables left over. So that I could use later this week if I need to. For now, again, it's going in the freezer. One request I got, the boys really want hamburgers. And burger is almost $5 a pound here for not the best, like the very high fat stuff. So I'm going to see what I can do to make it work. Oh, I also forgot, I still have those sausages. So those come into play. I'm trying not to overuse them because I got such a good deal on them. But I'm going to try to incorporate those at least once, and I might do twice this week because I'm purchasing the beef. But that's my inventory before I get to the store, and I'll see what I come up with. All right, dinner's done. I have some sausage, potatoes, mashed potatoes, corn, and a piece of toast. And that's going to be our dinner tonight. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, give me a thumbs up and have a wonderful night.